Hello friends, I'm Nalini. I'm a consultant psychologist. I'm working with students and also adolescents and also with the parents. Today I would like to discuss with you some important tips on how to enhance communication with our adolescent children. It can be our students or it can be our own children. So how to enhance our communication? So why it has become the topic? See, some of my friends ask, no, nowadays it's very difficult to deal with them. We don't know how to deal with them. So why it has become so important? Because sometimes they become very angry. Sometimes they retaliate, they give back answers. There are many things we don't know how to deal with, but I would like to summarize it with little topics like sometimes we see them, they are very angry and they want to be alone. So what do you mean by angry? They retaliate, they back answer you. Sometimes they are very, as soon as they come from school or college, they are like, very angry. They just don't want to talk to anyone. They are very upset sometimes. Okay, then they want to, if you ask about it, they say, I want to be alone. Please leave me alone. If you ask them, you come with me for this family function, no, leave me alone. I don't want to come there. What I'm going to do there? So it's like, they want to be alone. They want to have time in their mobile or in their room. They want to, you see that they are going away from you. That's what you feel. So this thing is, and there are other things like lying, and there is lack of. So what is lying? I can say, is it not like fully lying? It is giving you off information or sometimes hiding information from you. For example, I went to the school, or maybe they've gone to the party, or it can be any other thing, like they want some money for this, or they're not saying the actual reason, or they are talking to someone and they say that they are reading something like that. Yeah, then there is, I say, lack of. What is that? We think that they are lack of this, they are lack of orderliness, they are lack of responsibilities. They don't even know how to keep their room tidy, or they don't know how to use the time properly. They lack respect, they lack emotional control. So many lack of things, we really complain about them, or maybe it is really there. So what we can do today, we are going to do a simple technique, because this I also follow, because I have two adolescent kids at my home, and it's a wonderful technique by Dr. Albert Ellis. So this is called praise. Okay, simple, na? Praise. So you can take it as like, praise their behavior when it is good, and you can condemn their behavior if it is bad. It's not about the full child. You cannot praise the child, or you cannot condemn the child. So what does it praise means? P means, he gives meaning for each and every word. P means practice. So what you're going to do? Practice. So what you should practice? Unconditional acceptance of your child and yourself. See, my child is this way. No, I wanted my child to be this way. He's not like that. She's not like that. Or I wanted to be this way. I'm not like that. No, whatever we are, whatever they are, first accept them. You should have unconditional love for them. Accept it. And you also accept it, practice acceptance for this changing world. There are so many changes happening around this world, scientific changes. There are social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So many things is happening, and it is all about internet and Google. Yeah, then the people are more attached to it. People are, and there are more friends, they can easily communicate. Yeah, the communications are very wide now, and they are more talking to them. So these are all, we cannot change this now, because this development is happening around us. We cannot change the world, but we can change what we can. We can control what we can, not everything. That we should accept and practice. So the next thing is restructure. What we should restructure? Sometimes we have to restructure ourselves. and we have to restructure our own belief system. For example, if my son gets up early and do the things, then he's a good boy, then he can study well. No, nothing like that. And if the girl dresses this properly, then she's a good girl, otherwise she's not. No, all these beliefs we have to reconstruct and restructure ourselves, because it's not the same anymore. It's all keeping changing. Yeah, even the study time, you know that there are various study styles, there are various intelligence. So you cannot like put them in one little belief, like if you should be like this, if you have to be good or bad or something like that. We should restructure our beliefs according to the changing scenario. And this is, the next one is anti-awful. What is anti-awful? We call them awful, terrible, oh they are so mean, or whatever it is, they don't respect. Please don't label them, please stop labeling them. Or but you can say that this thing I don't like, and this thing I like, very good, this thing I don't like, please stop doing it. You can say that, but you cannot label a child or label a person. Okay, then use lot of I statement. Yeah, what is I statement? This is one form of assertive communication, which is the best way of communication to resolve conflicts. So you start with I. You say that I'm upset, instead of saying you have upsetted me, you made me angry. Okay, so don't make me angry or something like that. No, you start with I became angry and upset because you were sitting like that without any respect when elders were there in that room, or you woke up late and that is how my schedule was disturbed. You can tell them. Or I'm upset because you were using these words. You know, nowadays we're upset with the words they are using. So you can tell them, like, you know, start with I. This is the most appropriate assertive type of communication, which is very very polite and calm. You say your wish but not hurting others emotions. So this is stay silly. So first you should learn to stay silly. You learn some humor upon you and upon the things going around you. Otherwise life is going to be very very difficult, because you yourself know, we ourselves know that we are in sometimes lagging behind them. Okay, we do not know how to operate some of the things, they know very well. Yeah, and if we compete with them in some of the things, they, you know, they can win. Yeah, so that and all, we should accept it, and we should involve some humor on us, and we should accept it. So that will help us to accept many more things. Then this is encourage. Okay, so encourage means you should encourage more relationship, adult trusted adult relationship. It can be uncle, it can be cousin brothers, it can be the coaches, it can be the librarians, it can be the influential person in the or whatever it is, the person they look upon as a role model in the flat or in the area. You have the communication with them, then they also talk to them, then you have a third perspective of that, and you can always talk to them also. Yeah, so encourage more relationships. It's like, because see, we parents are there, the children are there is a large gap. There is no in between or whatever it is, the relations. We should encourage lot of adult relationship, trustful, so they can share with them, they can express themselves. Then you also have a third perspective of that issue. You also get to know the issue without really involving in it. And I would like to include one more M in that, praise M. What does that M is? Momentary. What is momentary is, we should understand our children, our adolescent children are going through a tough period. It's a turbulent period, it's a storm period. They are in the middle of child becoming an adult. See, sometimes their physically they undergo many changes. In brain there are many chemical changes happening. In body there are many glands starts working. It gives so many hormones start working. And there are physical changes like eyes, nose, voice. There are many 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 things they undergo, and they face many many challenges of being accepted by friends. They have to look good, and they should not be teased by others, and if they tease others, what they are getting it back. And there are something called peer pressure, because they have to be accepted by peers, because we know that man is a social animal. He has to be in a society, he has to be among people, and he has to be accepted by people, and it is a natural instinct. This, the nature is developing, and they are going to be sexually matured, so naturally they are going to get attracted to the opposite sex. And there is lot of war between like who is getting attention of whom. And there is lot of depression, there is lot of sadness, there is lot of issues of self identity, who I am, what I am going to be. I know many many things apart from studies, they face so many challenges. We should understand that. And they are angry, they are sad, or they are depressed sometimes, or they are very very happy. It can be also due to the chemical reactions or the hormones reactions. So it's all momentary, they may again come down. So when now he or she is reacting angry, doesn't mean they are really angry. They may be under the influence of this chemical changes or the hormonal changes. That we should accept, and we should always be ready when they come back to talk to us. That time we cannot say like we are busy with our work. When they come, we hold up that anger because they didn't respect us when we were asking, and we should not retaliate with that. So please always remember the challenges they are undergoing, and think that it should not be piled up, and it should be crossed as momentary responses. Now I would like to say upon, there are two more things which can improve. So this is ask, this is listen. So when we don't know what their problem is, we can definitely ask them. Please have some family time where there is no mobile. It can be 15 minutes, either it can be in the morning or midnight or whatever it is, but 15 minutes, like this is for family, and you make it clear this time you can talk about everything, and I'm available for you to talk. So have this time. So asking and also listening without any judgment, without any perception, like a way, and don't pass any comment is right or wrong. Just listen to their grievances or how they feel. Sometimes they may also say that, okay, you are very very rude, that's why I'm not telling that. You will say that this is wrong, that is why I'm not telling it. So that also we will consider it. That is how we start communicating with our adolescents. See, sometimes they fight now. Even I feel that is a beautiful form of communication, because they are trying to communicate through angry. We think like it is fight, but I think there is a common point. Like they want to try to tell you something, so at least they are fighting. So they are trying to communicate. So you also communicate to them what is the family rules. This is acceptable in the family, this is not acceptable in the family, this can be done, this is your responsibility, I expect this from you, and you can be do like that. Okay, this everything can be communicated assertively in that family time. And remember, there are some momentary things happening, like they can be angry sometimes because mood swings are going on, they are under influence of mood swings, hormonal changes. So whenever they are angry or sad or upset, it doesn't mean they'll be like that. Okay, they will come back to you. Always be available for them. So when they come to you, you should be available for them. That is how we enhance our communication. Invite their friends for the tea party. That is how you accept their friends, okay, as they are. It can be the girlfriends or boyfriends. Invite them for a tea party. It need not be for on a birthday. It can be on any day. Just invite them. Invite them. That way you get to know them. You just see them who is okay, who is not okay, and you can discuss it freely to them. like later with your kids, and how you feel, like use I statement, I told it. And also, one more important thing is adventurous. See, our adolescent people are adventurous. There is a risk taking, phenomena, or it's the development that is happening during the adolescent period. They like to take risk. That is natural. That is how nature is making us, made us. Okay, so the risk taking, and they want instant gratification. They have some satisfaction in that. Okay, that how we are going to give them. So are we going to take them to mall or ask them to sit for the whole day, or are we going to feed their risk taking feeling and instant gratification feeling? How we are going to do it, like healthy way, in a healthy way. So we can take it on a natural tour, or trekking, or it can be any other adventures. That is why they are attracted to this mobile games, because they get instant gratification by taking risks in that. And that's how the other people use them, like using their risk taking uh, capability and the gratification they get in that. So how we are going to feed that as a parent, or as a teacher, or as a whatever it is, the part you are playing. So we are going to feed them in a healthy way their adventurous type of behavior and their risk taking behavior. This also you should include in your thing. Last thing is unconditional love, acceptance, and always available, be always available for them. So that is how we can enhance our communication with our adolescent children. So if you have any doubts, or if you have any other issues you want to discuss, you can comment on the video. Thank you.